Hey guys, this is Raf. I'm a game designer and game design teacher. Over the years, I have published 2 games. The first one is Co-op Decrypted, a co-op puzzle-based platformer where you control 2 friends robots with unique abilities trying to escape a deadly factory they got stuck in. My last release was C4, a physics-based puzzler where you play as Barrow, a not-so-much space engineer who is in charge of gathering raw data from the environment. Now, as you know, this devlog is not about these games, but about my newest game, which is Barista Simulator. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, so this morning I want to be working on the cups. We're at this point where we want to start working on individual assets. So this week we're going to work on the cups per se and the counters to be able to place stuff on it and pick up stuff from it. We have 4 possible cups in the game. So small cup, large cup, small to go, and large to go. We will also need, as you can see here, some cups, but also a cup pile. So in the game, this is where you're always gonna go and grab a cup. Whether it's a to-go, small, large, you're gonna have a choice there, but you're gonna have some sort of a stack where you can get all of your cups there, but the cups. And so this is what I will be working on next. Here's a result in engine, which I think is a little bit more interesting to see. There's no shaders or colors right now on them. Actually, there is, but it's a default from Unity. So this is small, large, and I created the cup pile, which for optimization, I made sure it was all in one stack. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, me and Justin took the time to move everything from Trello to Jira, I guess. Yeah, so we took the time to move everything from Trello to Jira and reorganize all of our tasks. So this is the current sprint here. We want to make sure that we have at least the countertop in the cafe, and the cups and all functional. So this is currently our countertop. It's a 1 by 1 by 1 cube, which is ugly. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is one of my tasks now today. I'm gonna go ahead and create the art for the countertops or the counters in the game. I've talked with our patron, Simon, on the Discord, and he helped me because he's a modeler for Ubisoft, but he helped me set up a better workflow in 3ds Max. So I just wanted to show you guys that it's better. It's a little bit more optimized as well, but he showed me that instead of using a turbo smooth, I'm applying here. So I created some sort of a base mesh that I have, and I apply a chamfer modifier. And based on some properties that I assign in the chamfer, it will smooth exactly the corners that I want or the edges that I want. So I like it better because it's non-destructive, so I can always go back and I can just copy the chamfer on all my pieces that are on. That gives the same result in the sense that I want the smooth edges. So that's, see, I want those highlights on the edges. So that's very, very nice. So yeah, so I imported it in Unity. And again, as I said, it's just way more optimized. I should, if I knew this, I would have done that on those pieces because they have been turbo smooth. I could go back and tweak, but I'll do that for next objects that I'm gonna create. All right, next thing on my list here today is to work on the cups functionalities. So the cup functionalities mean that I can pick up a cup, that I can drop a cup. Later on, I will be able to place on counter. Justin is currently working on a counters branch. Then moving to the cup piles, I should be able to pick up a proper cup based on what I want. And then displaying the liquid and the lid on each cups, depending on their current status or state. Alright guys, I've done a couple of other tasks. So I worked on making sure we can drop and throw any pickable and interactable. So here's the result. So here I can spawn any, that's okay. And then you can see that at the bottom left, there's a placeholder canvas saying the name of the object. And then if you can drop it, and you can see that it simply just falls. And then you can also throw it. And throw is, you need to press at least a minimum amount before you can actually throw. And then based on the amount of time you press the button, it can, so RB is right bumper on my controller. Based on the amount of time that you hold it down, you can throw different speeds. And all these objects are physical, so you're gonna be able to have your cafe kind of messy if you want. For the cup, there's another thing I've been doing that I haven't shown you that I'm gonna show you right now. I've been working on the editor script so that it's easy for us to place any cups in the world. So the way it works is, so we have a cup script. As you can see, we can just simply change some properties, like this cup would be to go, or this cup would be to stay, and small, large, and it also changes the collision. So again, small, large, you could say that if it will start with liquid in it, like coffee in this case, or not. And if it is a to go, it can have a lid, coffee, no lid, so on and so forth.
So this week I was working on the counters in the game. Probably one of the most common objects that you'll see in the game. It's where the player is going to place things while they're making their orders. Has pretty simple interactions. It's just basically being able to place stuff on them and being able to pick up stuff off of them. So the way we thought about implementing this is basically by just having a socket on the game object of the counter. This socket basically just holds whatever object you place on the counter. So when the player goes up to the counter, it'll check if the socket has anything in it. If so, then the player can obviously pick that up. And then if the socket is empty, they can then place an object on the counter. So here, first of all, we can see the beautiful counters that Raf modeled. And you can see here, since the socket is empty, I can place an object onto it. And then if I grab another cup here, now that if I go on here, since the socket is full, I can't put anything on it. So I can put it on the next one. And if I pick it up off of it, then it's empty again.
As usual, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna stop there. The vlog is getting long. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our patron, Simon Péloquin. If you want to have access to the build of everything you saw here in this vlog, be able to play around and experiment with that build and a prototype, you can support us on Patreon, and you're gonna get access to the builds and in preview, and a specific role on our Discord channel as well, that you can join in all the links in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.